wrong direction, crashing into many pedestrians. A total of 23 people were hit. One person died and was pronounced dead at the scene. Again, a very unfortunate scene there in New York City. Here are some of the latest updates from the Associated Press. We're hearing now that 2 law enforcement officials say this driver accused of running down pedestrians in Times-Square told officers he was hearing voices and expected to die. Authorities say Richard Rojas was taken into custody this afternoon after mowing down 23 people, including a teenager who died. The 2 law enforcement officials say Rojas tested negative for alcohol, but drug tests were still pending. Now, earlier today, DUI was suspected. However, Rojas has now tested negatively for alcohol. We are still awaiting drug tests. Now, these officials were not authorized to speak publicly and told the Associated Press this information on the condition of anonymity. Again, police say this 26-year-old Navy vet was arrested last week as he pointed a knife at a notary and accused the notary of stealing his identity. One official says Rojas told authorities when arrested previously that he believed he was being followed. It isn't clear whether Rojas might be getting a lawyer. Now, it is interesting to read these updates because as you read these updates, it is clear based on this information that Rojas possibly suffered from a mental illness, a mental health condition. If he indeed felt like he was hearing voices, if he indeed believed that a notary was stealing his identity, to me it sounds like Rojas suffered from a mental illness. Which mental illness, that is not clear. Again, the 26-year-old was a Navy vet. People automatically assume that after you have served that the mental illness that you may suffer from is PTSD. However, if indeed Rojas was hearing voices and was worried that someone was stealing his identity, it's possible that the individual may have been suffering from paranoid schizophrenia. Again, this individual, even though he had a history of driving while intoxicated, did not test positively for alcohol, according to law enforcement officials that spoke with the Associated Press. Again, earlier reports suggested that the man was drunk while driving, but now, according to the Associated Press, Rojas tested negatively for alcohol.